The sky above Gondor's white city tears open with a violent, silent rip in reality. A shimmering portal of cosmic energy swirls above the courtyard, where Aragorn and Gandalf stand overseeing preparations for the coming siege. Before anyone can react, 6 figures tumble from the rift and crash onto the stone pavement. Tony Stark in battered Iron Man armor, Steve Rogers clutching his shattered shield, Thor with Stormbreaker sparking erratically, Bruce Banner half transformed between forms, Natasha Romanoff rolling to a combat stance, and Clint Barton already knocking an arrow at shadows that aren't there. The portal snaps shut behind them with a thunderclap that echoes through the city. Gandalf the White steps forward, staff raised, his eyes wide with unprecedented alarm. "By the Valar, what manner of men are you?" Thor rises first, Stormbreaker crackling. "We seek the one who brought us here, a power unlike any we've faced." As he speaks, the very air grows cold. On the horizon, a shadow spreads. The eye of Sauron turns toward Minas Tirith, sensing the disturbance. A new power has entered Middle-earth, and the Dark Lord knows it threatens his dominion. Aragorn draws Anduril, his kingly gaze assessing these strange warriors. "If you are not servants of the enemy, then prove it, for war comes to our gates, and now you are part of it." Tony's faceplate retracts, revealing exhaustion and grim determination. "Let me guess. Big fiery eye, endless army of ugly, rule the world complex? Yeah, we've got a package deal on handling that." The Avengers stand amidst Gondor's leadership. Aragorn, Gandalf, Legolas, Gimli, Faramir. 2 worlds colliding in mutual bewilderment. Bruce, now fully human but trembling, analyzes readings from Tony's damaged suit. The energy signature that brought us here. It's multi-dimensional decay from using the Infinity Stones. We didn't just travel, we fell through reality itself. Natasha studies the maps of Mordor. "Your enemy operates with medieval tactics, but that eye, there's something more." Gandalf nods gravely. "Sauron is no mere tyrant. He is a Maiar spirit, his power woven into the very land. His armies are endless because his will creates them." Suddenly the ground trembles. From the Palantir chamber, a shriek of dark energy pulses. Sauron has used the Seeing Stone to launch a psychic assault specifically targeting the Avengers' minds. Steve staggers, seeing visions of Red Skull. Thor roars, seeing Hela. Tony sees Thanos. Their greatest fears manifest psychically. Clint collapses, gripping his head. "He's in our minds!" Only when Gandalf slams his staff and cries, "You shall not pass!" in a blaze of white light does the assault cease. Shaken, the Avengers understand this enemy fights on physical and spiritual planes. "He's an Infinity Stone-level threat without a stone," Tony mutters. Aragorn stands. "We ride to the Black Gate to draw his eye from Frodo, the ring-bearer. Your power may turn the tide or doom us all." Steve Rogers meets his gaze. "We fight with you. It's what we do." The combined forces of Gondor and Rohan stand arrayed before the massive black gates of Mordor, thousands against hopeless odds. The Avengers stand at the forefront, a bizarre sight beside knights and elves. Tony's suit, partially repaired with medieval metallurgy, gleams oddly. Thor's lightning seems weaker here, as if Middle-earth's magic resists his Asgardian nature. Banner cannot transform. He's afraid of that eye. The gates creak open. Not just orcs pour forth, but something new. Trolls armored in black steel, Nazgul on fell beasts circling above, and at the rear, a being of pure shadow and flame, Sauron himself, taking physical form for the first time in an age, drawn by the interlopers. "Avengers!" Steve shouts, and the battle joins. The clash is cataclysmic. Iron Man's repulsors cut swathes through orcs, but the troll's armor absorbs the energy. Cap's shield deflects black arrows, but shatters against the troll's hammer. Thor summons a storm, but lightning reflects off Sauron's spectral form, striking Gondorian soldiers. "Your science has no power here," Gandalf shouts, deflecting a blast with a magic barrier. Natasha and Clint fight back to back, their efficiency terrifying the orcs, but numbers overwhelm. Legolas notes, "They fight with valor, but without understanding this war." The tide turns when Sauron raises his mace. A shockwave of pure malice knocks everyone back. The Avengers are helpless against metaphysical assault. Soldiers break. Hope fails. Then, from the rubble, Steve Rogers rises, his broken shield strap hanging loose. "We can't fight his magic, but we can fight his army." He looks at Tony. "Remember New York? We contain the threat on the ground." A plan forms, not to defeat Sauron, but to stall him. Tony barks orders. "Thor, sky clearance. Witch King is your problem. Cap, organize their infantry into phalanxes around Banner. Nat, Clint, flanking maneuvers. Use those cliffs." The Avengers adapt, becoming battlefield commanders. Tony's tech provides tactical overlays. Cap's leadership unifies Gondorian troops into coordinated units. But Sauron adapts too. The very ground erupts with the dead, spectral warriors rising. "He's raising the ancient dead," Aragorn cries. Now the Avengers face undead that phase through physical attacks. Natasha's widow bites, Clint's explosives, useless. Bruce finally understands. He's not using science. He's using belief, fear, willpower. In desperation, Bruce does what he never would. He runs towards the undead army, closes his eyes, and talks. "Hulk, I know you're scared. I am too, but these people need us, not to smash, but to protect." A green glow. Not the Hulk, but something new, a halfway form, intelligent, powerful, with a green aura that repels the undead simply by its presence. "Banner?" Tony gapes. "Call me Professor," Bruce grins, then unleashes a wave of gamma energy that doesn't destroy, but disrupts the dark magic holding the spirits. Sauron flinches, the first sign of pain. Meanwhile, Thor duels the Witch King above. "No man can kill me," the Wraith shrieks. Thor laughs. "Good thing I'm a god," and beheads the beast with Stormbreaker, but the Wraith reforms. Eowyn's voice echoes in Thor's mind. "It is not man or God, but mercy that defeats him." Thor understands. He doesn't strike again, but channels lightning into a cage of pure light around the Wraith, containing it with energy that hums with protection, not violence. The Wraith shrieks, trapped by compassion made manifest. The battle rages. The Avengers are holding, but barely. Iron Man's armor is failing. Cap fights with a broken arm. Natasha and Clint are out of arrows and tricks. Then Tony has an insight. "Friday, analyze the Dark Lord's energy signature. It's not just magic, it's concentrated will, like a neural network." He realizes Sauron's physical form is an avatar like Ultron, connected to the land itself. We need to hack him. But how? They have no tech here. Gandalf understands. The Palantir. It is a seeing stone, but also a connecting stone. A desperate plan. Use the Palantir as a psychic router to attack Sauron's consciousness directly. But someone must mentally face the Dark Lord. "I'll do it," Steve says. "No," a new voice says. Sam Wilson's falcon suit descends from nowhere. He too fell through the rift, but later. "I've faced mind games before with the Winter Soldier, and Cap needs to lead here." Sam takes the Palantir. As he gazes into it, the world dissolves. Psychic battle montage. Sam faces Sauron's mind, a desert of absolute control. No freedom, no choice. But Sam doesn't fight. He shows Sauron memories. Steve choosing to crash the plane. Tony sacrificing himself. Natasha giving her life for the Soul Stone. "You'll never win," Sam says mentally, "because you value power over people. We value people over power, and that's why we'll always find a way." In the physical world, Sauron staggers as his own certainty wavers, a crack in his absolute will. At that exact moment, at Mount Doom, Frodo stands at the crack of doom. The ring's destruction coincides with Sam's psychic assault. Sauron screams, a sound that shatters reality. As the ring melts, Sauron's form destabilizes, But something unexpected happens. The dimensional rift caused by the Infinity Stones reopens, responding to the massive energy release. Sauron, in his death throes, latches on to the Avengers' dimensional frequency. If I fall, you fall with me. His essence flows toward the rift, seeking to escape into the Marvel universe. The ground collapses, a vortex of dark energy forms. He's trying to hitch a ride home on our backs, Tony yells. Thor raises Stormbreaker. I shall close the portal from this side. You must all go through. Aragorn refuses. This is our world, our fight to finish. Gandalf intervenes. The enemy must not pass into any world. We shall combine powers. In a breathtaking moment, magic and science unite. Thor channels lightning into Iron Man's arc reactor, supercharging it. Gandalf and the remaining wizards, via psychic cameo, weave spells around the energy.